Hello, everybody. It's the Deephaven community team here. Happy Thanksgiving. And today we're going to show you some lakes in Deephaven. All right. And showing it off today is Devin. Devin, away.
Hey, everybody. Before I get started here, I'm just going to do a public shout out to where this data comes from. This is the AWS public blockchain data. You can find out more information about it here. But basically, it's an AWS maintained public uh, blob storage service. You don't need a sign in for it, and anybody has access to it. And I'm going to show Deephaven. Basically, there's almost a billion rows in this table, a little bit over 900 million, and we can scroll through it. Now we're using a Fuse connector right now, so the random access isn't the best performance, but it's at least something nice that we can scroll through a little bit. Some of this stuff is already cached like the very end of it, so it's really easy for me to jump there. We can scroll around through it, and this is, public blockchain data. Every single transaction, you can see how many inputs there were, how many outputs there were, the timestamps, the fees, the values, and stuff like this. So this is just kind of an interesting data set in a data lake format that you might want to interact with Deephaven. And now here we jump to the middle of the table, a little bit more latency going to that. But this is almost a billion rows that we can easily materialize via Deephaven, which I think is pretty cool. And just to show you the query that backs this up, very simple. Eventually, it's going to be an actual S3 URI, but right now, again, it's mounted via S3, and we get some column definitions that we want, and it's partitioned on date. So if we go back to here, we should be able to sort or filter by date here. So we can go from, let's just say we want to choose this date. We could filter by it, and that's going to give us just this date. So there were almost 300,000 transactions this date, and then we could go through this date. So I'm pretty excited about the future of processing data lake data in Deephaven, and you'll probably be hearing more about it from us in the coming year. So thanks.
Very cool. See what we can get with that. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and have a great weekend.